Hi, fifth grade. It is time to look at our lesson for this week, Unit 35, and we have more three-syllable words. I want to go over the idea of this first stressed syllable and the second stressed syllable. So in the first stressed syllable, the first stressed syllables have a louder sound at the beginning of the word. Like here, hamburger, hamburger. I hear a louder sound, a little accent, a little punch on the word ham. Carpenter, carpenter. I hear that car is hitting harder. It's not carpenter. It's not carpenter. It's carpenter. Or here, difficult, difficult. You hear the bigger punch on the diff part of the word. And those are what we call first stressed syllables. Those have the stressed first syllable, so they're stressed the first syllable. And then we have the second stressed syllables that have a louder sound in the second syllable, like electric, electric. You can hear how E is less, and then lec is the louder part, and then trick is softer again. Department, department. And when I look them up in a dictionary or the back of my spelling book, I'll see that this part of the word is going to be bold and has a little accent mark on it so that I know that this is the part that's stressed. It would be the darker, bold word like that. Let's see if we can figure out a few of these. These are your challenge words. So we have Olympics, Olympics. So is my stress on the O or is it on the limp? Olympics. Hopefully you heard that it's on the limb part of it. And so that would be a second stressed syllable word. Then the Olympics, we know, are what? Not happening this summer, that's for sure. But the Olympics are a group of games, athletic games that are played against each other with all different countries. And a lot of those people have to be this. What's that word? Muscular. Muscular. So which part of the word is accented? It's that first part. Muscular. Muscular, right? Having lots of muscles. Well, usually you're not this, an amateur. Amateur. Are we is it amateur or is it amateur? It's going to be amateur, so am is going to have the stressed syllable. That would be a first stressed word. Even though these aren't going to be ones that you write down in your list, it's a good way to see what they are. So this would be a number 2, this would be a number 1, that would be a number 1. All right, spectator, spectator, spectator. Yeah, spec is louder than tater. Spectator. What does the spectator do? Has nothing to do with little tater tots. Spectators watch something. So spectators, they would be coming and watching the Olympics. And that spec has the first part stressed. How about this one? Ovation. 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 They has the stress to it. So that would be a second stressed syllable. And this is what you give somebody when at the end of a concert or at the probably at the end of the Olympics or when they win the Olympics, they would give them an ovation. They would stand up and clap and show their gratitude and their appreciation. An ovation. All right. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to go through and say your spelling words. And when I say your spelling word, you can have your books open at 216. And when I say your spelling word, if it goes in section 1, the first stressed syllables, just put a little 1 next to the word. And if it goes in section 2, the second stressed syllable, then put a 2 next to it. So, for example, the word champion, champion. Do you hear me saying more of an emphasis on the champ, or the P, or the N? Champion. You hear me saying more with the front part, so after the word champion, you'd write a 1. When I get to the word continue, continue, You can hear that. Continue. Tin. And so that would go in a second stressed syllable. So you can put a 2 next to the word. You don't have to underline the stressed syllables. You just have to put them in the right sections, whether they're going to be in the top section or the bottom section. So let's go through those words. Again, I'll say them, and you can either write a 1 or a 2 next to them. All right, ready? Here we go. Number 1, champion, champion. Number 2, stadium, stadium. Number 3, history, history. Number 4, dangerous, dangerous. Number 5, slippery, slippery. Number 6, favorites, favorite. Number 7, personal, personal. Number 8, continue, continue. Number 9, division, division. Number 10, apartment, apartment. Number 11, violet, violet. Number 12, emotion, emotion. Number 13, typical, typical. Number 14, imagine, imagine. Number 15, grocery, grocery. Number 16, consider, consider. Number 17, property, property. Number 18, festival, festival. Number 19, companion, companion. And number 20, sensitive, sensitive. So go through. If you're not sure which one should be in 1 or 2, if you had a couple questions, you can go to your spelling dictionary and you can look in the back and see which part of the word has the little accent mark, and it's going to be bold in the word. So you'll see something like that in the section that has this around it, the phonetic parts. That wouldn't be how it would be spelled, but you would see that the first part of the word, or this part of the word, the middle part of the word, is bold, and that would tell you for sure whether it goes in section 1 or section 2. That's it. This is your last spelling unit, so well done, and I will talk to you later.